Good. Welcome, everyone, tonight. Good evening. I am Dana Ray, and I've actually been in D.C. since the late 80s. When I came to D.C., it was a chocolate city. Now it's more like a chai vanilla latte with foam, which is fine, because I'm from Buffalo, New York, and it was also vanilla. But it was also very white and cold, both physically and emotionally. But it's fine. I came to D.C., I was excited about D.C. I'd never seen so many black people before. But before I moved to D.C., I grew up, we're kind of poor, and every once in a while we maybe had one meal a day. But it was cool. We had roaches. But they left because they were afraid they were gonna starve to death. So, back down to D.C. I came. I didn't bring the roaches with me, but I did come to D.C., and I was very excited. There were like black universities, black mayor, black upper class, lower class, lower class, middle class, all kinds of black people. I was so excited. However, what I really enjoyed was 14th Street and downtown, because it was seedy, and there were hoes were walking the strip. I had never seen so many hoes. It reminded me of the Me Too movement with clear heels and teddies. I was like, oh my God, hoes everywhere, hoes. It was amazing. I could not believe it. So, I got kind of caught up with the club life and the nightlife. And so it was all about the balls. It was like the 8 balls. Oh, the disco ball. And the hairy balls. I'll just tell you, I identify as a heterosexual man, but I practice homosexuality because a man's got to do what a man's got to do. And, it's just, where I'm at. So, fast forward, I had a job working, my first job was retail when I got to DC, and I had to stand on my feet all day. I was like, oh God, this is crazy, retail. But I was like, shit, money was still tight, and I was like, shit, damn. I might as well, I tricked. So I was like, well, I could work at night, I could work during the day, and I could trick at night. But then I ended up being on my feet all day and on my knees all night. I was like, this is not gonna work. I could not do that. So, needless to say, I let that go. In my 20s, dating in my 20s, well, first of all, I don't know about y'all, but, and I can't speak for all heterosexual, homosexual gay men out there, but dating is not really the thing I'm used to. It's like you fuck, and then you decide whether you're gonna date. And that's what I'm used to. That's what dating has been. My whole life has been fucking, maybe dating, maybe not. At my 20s, it was like the Fast and Furious franchise. It never stopped. I could meet somebody on my way to work. I could meet someone at work. I could meet someone during lunch. I could meet someone after work. And I could meet someone on my way home from work. And it was just busy. But I saved some time for, I had to get my rest. But then I was like meeting niggas in my dreams. So I was like, okay, this is great. Fast forward to 30 years later, nothing changed. It was just like that. I'm lying? Okay, I'm lying. I'm lying. Okay. Now, the only time I meet somebody is in my fucking dreams. So that's what happened. It's like it went from that to that. And, I just had to accept that, at my age, anytime I meet somebody, they might end up needing medical attention. So I'm like, well, and then there's these I go on these dating sites, and it's so horrible, like Facebook dating. I don't know if anybody's seen Facebook dating, but it's horrible. So, but it's great, because I've met a lot of people that I've never met, and I've only had a conversation or two. But, I read this one profile, was like, looking for a masculine top. Top is okay, I'm a top, because it's better to give than to receive. Okay, well, and so, they said they were looking for a masculine. top, well endowed, good credit, financially secure, and emotionally intelligent. And I was like, damn, 1 out of 1.5 is not bad. I'm emotionally intelligent and I'm hungish. But I say all that to say that, as I get older, having sex, long, sweaty nights, that's not my thing. That's a young man's game. I'm ready to start at 9 and be done by 9:15, and I need to be in bed. Okay? And if it's over. And if you spend the night, you might have to wear a wetsuit, because, I'm an older male menopause, But for real, I'm just too damn lazy to go to the bathroom. So, what that means is, I change the sheets anyway. It's a win-win. You gotta understand. And some people into water sports. So, you know what I mean? So, but like I said, that sex game is for young people. I couldn't win even if I tried, or I can't do it anymore. I definitely can't do it anymore. I gotta put my back into it. But anyway, so I wanna leave you on a positive note. So this is a song by Bobby McFerrin. Here's a little song I wrote. You might wanna sing it note for note. Don't worry, be happy. In some life, you have some troubles. But when you worry, you make them double. Don't worry, be happy. Good night.